Hello ladies, this video today is about how to make a lock sock. They're really simple. They can be quite expensive, even some of the ones they have like $12 a piece. Not going to happen for me. That's a no ma'am, especially when it's such a simple thing to make. If you have old clothes around that you're getting rid of or can't fit anymore but are still in good condition and don't have anybody to give them to, or you just love the material, a lock sock can be made out of anything from a tank top, a t-shirt, dresses, anything that has a bit of a stretch to the material can be used to make a lock sock. So I've made quite a few because I love them, and the beauty of this is you make them to fit you. You make them as long or as short as you want, and it's not hard at all. This dress I'm about to show you, I'm not making a lock sock out of, but I felt this was a good example. The bottom material is really pretty, and you can make them solid. You can get your prints, whatever you want. But basically, what you would do is turn your garment, whatever it is, inside out. And there are two ways to do it. Now, if you don't mind a double seam, a seam on each side, you can start where you have the natural seam in the dress. The bottom of your dress, pants, top, or whatever you would use already has a hem. So this will be your band that'll be the front of your lock sock. So you start with the area where there is already a seam. Measure 9.5 inches over, and you will simply sew a straight stitch. Straight up, 9.5 inches over, as high as you want. Cut it off, and you have a lock sock. Very simple. The beauty, like I said, the top part of the lock sock, on most of mine, I do not do a top hem. I just leave it cut raw the way it is, because you don't see it anyway. It tucks, and it looks like it's completely finished anyhow. But you can hem the top if you want to, if you want to be fancy with it. This is a dress that I had that was too small, and as you can see, I have cut it off. I made two out of that dress, and one is a shorter lock sock, and as you can see, the bottom of the dress was my hem. That'll be for the band, and the other is a longer one. And I made the two different sizes because the shorter one I wear on a regular basis. The longer one I sleep in, because I do use a lock sock to do my pineappling. I take it, put the lock sock up, and tuck the end in, and that's how I sleep. That way I don't get the dent from scrunchies or anything from the pineapple. You can get fancy with it. This was a pair of yoga pants, and it had this belt band sewn onto it, so I put that right on my lock sock. And so now when I wear this one, I'll have that beautiful piece right there up front. Very simple to do. Make them out of anything, like I said, any shirt, anything, and then you'll have all types of colors, and you can hand stitch it, you can machine sew it, you can do it however you want. My first ones I did hand stitching, and my aunt just recently gave me her Singer sewing machine because she was buying a new one. So yesterday, after going through old clothes, I made about 9 lock socks in just about a half hour. Like I said, after you do the seam, just cut it right up on the edge, turn it back and turn it right side in, and you will have a beautiful lock sock. I hope this is helpful. I'll have other tips because I also made my own big huge bonnet out of some satin sheets. It was the simplest thing to do. As a matter of fact, I did this with the video, so what I'll do is I'll link the video that I used to it. In the video, she used a piece of elastic for her inner band, and you can do that if you want to, but I decided, this is also a piece of an old shirt, I decided to lace mine instead of with the band with this piece of old shirt that I could tie off, so I can make it as tight or as loose as I want it, depending on how I want, how I want it to sit on my head at night. But I made my own big huge bonnet, and it was cheap because I just used some old satin sheets that I had. Can make like 8 bonnets or more out of it in any sizes that I want. There are so many ways, so many simple, easy ways to save some money, because we are all, most of us here are product junkies, and if you can save money on one hair accessory, you can spend it on something else, perhaps an actual product for your hair. So I hope this was helpful. Everybody have a good day. I'll see you later.